ちは。aps アカデミー講師の上村紅巴です。音読はうまくできていますか？読みながら文章を楽しむことも忘れないでください。では本日の文章を始めていきましょう。Democracy means different things. Democracy has been discussed off and on for about 2,500 years, which seems enough time to provide a tidy set of ideas about democracy on which everyone, or nearly everyone, could agree. For better or worse, that is not the case. The 25 centuries during which democracy has been discussed, supported, attacked, ignored, established, practiced, destroyed, and then sometimes re-established, have not produced agreement on some of the most fundamental questions about democracy. Ironically, the very fact that democracy has such a lengthy history has actually contributed to confusion and disagreement. For democracy meant different things to different people at different times and places. Today, we have come to assume that democracy must guarantee virtually every adult citizen the right to vote. Yet until around the early 20th century, in every independent democracy that had ever existed up to then, a good half of all adults had always been excluded from the full rights of citizenship. These were, of course, women. If we regard qualification of all adults to participate in an election as an indispensable requirement of democracy, democracy in that sense is hardly said to be ancient, but only a product of the modern era. However, you might raise an objection at once. For example, wasn't the United States actually said to be a democracy from the American Revolution onwards, as Abraham Lincoln called it? Don't the illustrious French writer Alexis de Tocqueville, after visiting the United States in the 1830s, call his famous work Democracy in America? Furthermore, didn't the Athenians call their political system a democracy in the 5th century BC? If democracy has meant different things at different times, how can we possibly agree on what it means today? Once started, you might persist. Why is democracy desirable anyway? And just how democratic is democracy in countries that we call democracies today? Further, is it possible to explain why these countries are democratic and many others are not? The questions could go on and on. どうでしたか？文章をより楽しめるように意味をしっかりと理解してから読むようにしましょう。では次回をお楽しみに。